Alright guys, how's it going? I'm back again with a quick review. I'm getting a lot of questions about a specific lure, and it happens to be my favorite lure, and that's going to be the Spooltek. I don't know if you guys can see that here. This is specifically a 9-inch stretch. Again. This is a 6-inch right there. But anyway, get a lot of questions on how you work these lures. And honestly, guys, there is a lot of ways to use them. Depends on where you're at, where you're fishing, how's the bottom look, how the fish are feeding. If they're feeding on bigger profiles or smaller profiles, and actually there's a 4-inch, so they get smaller than that, but specifically bridges, I normally will throw something like this, the 9-inch, and I'll cast it out. I always cast up current and let it sweep in with the current. That way it imitates bait coming in towards the whichever way the tide's going. So usually the snook will, or any other fish will, lay up facing the current. That way anything that swims in, they can just eat it, because they're kind of lazy. But so I would cast this up and bring it in, sweep it in, and I'll work it. Usually my go-to is working it on the bottom. Super simple, super easy. You really just let the current do all the work. You just cast it, bring it in, and this tail will just do all the work for you. Just vibrate all the way down in the bottom. Normally, you just get the thump and set the hook, and that's that. There's other ways too. If you can see this, the fish are eating on top, you can take the same lure and just crank it on top fast. Just keep it underneath the water just a little bit and they'll hit it too. And you can work the mid-level, same thing. And only by doing that, you just cast, count how long it takes for it to get to the bottom, and then from there you can start deciding where you're gonna just start your retrieve. So it takes 5 seconds to go to the bottom, then you're gonna stop at 2 and start cranking then instead, and then just kind of until you find where the fish are eating. But several different ways. These lures are awesome, guys. Recommend them. They're expensive, but they work. The biggest problem is going to be rusting right in here. So this will rust, and you won't be able to use it anymore once it does. But the way to keep these maintained, it's going to be you're using them, and when you get home you wash them with fresh water and then hang them up. Usually I'll just leave them hanging. You can ask my wife, she sees them in the cupboard sometimes just hanging off the cupboard. But so that's that with those lures, guys. If you have any other questions, again, drop the comment. I'll answer you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. See you guys later.